One of the craziest years I had, I think I was in Vaders, 325 days. Just an ordinary guy who loves sea trout fishing. 2 more cast over at the edge. More spin stops, bouncing the bait a little bit more. This brownish, we don't want that. Too crazy. Too much stuff in the water. Yeah, some people say it's bad luck to have bananas. My name is Daniel Arvidson and I'm a sea trout angler and also a fishing guide here on Gotland. We have a good population of wild sea trouts here on Gotland, and it's really important that we do everything we can to keep it that way. We have 25 zones that is restricted during 1st September to 31 of January. You're not allowed to fish inside these zones. And that's really good, because that allows the sea trout to go up and spawn without getting caught on their way. Right now it's really dry for being so early on the year. You can barely see any water. Luckily here on Gotland they have created this survival mechanism to go out really early into the ocean. So hopefully most of them survive and start their journey much earlier in the Baltic Sea rather than stay in the dry creeks. You can see these white lines in the water. It's a lot of current that brings together the food and the sea trouts. So when I see stuff like this out in the water, I get really excited. I think we're gonna have a good time. Hopefully, but you never know. Sea trouts are tricky. 3rd cast. Rock solid, 2 head shakes and then gone. Felt really big. So that's why I really want to give it another chance. Sometimes when you let the area just relax for 5 minutes, you take another color and then you can get another chance on that fish. That have helped me many times. But it's not always the case, but it works sometimes. Here we go. Yeah, so all the baits is line through baits. That's what I use 100% of the time. I just tie it like fly anglers with the Rapala knot. And then I actually do a little bit of a small knot, so you get the hook pointed down like this. That's how I like to rig it. And of course I cut the tag and ago. But that's... yeah, that's garfish. Yeah. They look cool when they're dancing like this. Back it goes. Something you always have to do when you have garfish is check your leader. So they have razor sharp teeth. Yeah. Yeah, garfish again. Three sea trouts following. Big school of sea trouts. Oh, that was exciting. Yeah, that's sea trout. No! Talked to some people on the coast today. Everybody is having trouble. So it's not only me. At least I have lost a sea trout today. And seen 3 followers. But it seems like it's gonna be really difficult. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's hope for the best. We will get them somehow in the evening. Hopefully the thunder will go away and they wake up.
Yeah, big fish!
This is not very common to get, sadly, here on Gotland anymore, but this is a beautiful cod. So beautiful. Back it goes. In my experience, conditions is way more important than spots. Sea trouts move with the prey and where the food is at the moment, and that all depends during the season where the food is, if it's tubis or if it's herring or if it's shrimps and gammarus that is hatching. It's all different during the season. That's also what makes it a lot of fun. So right now it should be herring and a lot of tubis as well, and the eel pout have moved to the deeper parts, not like in December and November when the eel pout come into the shallows and really close to the shorelines. For the last, I would say, 5 years, I spent thousands of hours just searching for sea trout, trying to find new spots, trying to break patterns, build patterns, finding the dots between having a great day and a terrible day. I put everything into it, and it's just, you can have your life experience and it can be the worst week of your life. Everything goes into it, and it's in all these small details that makes it or breaks it. It's always nice. Today was really tough. Thunder, dead flat water, and warm water. That this time of the year, that makes it really tough fishing. But still, we managed to get one. We had a few contacts. We lost 2 sea trouts. We got a few garfish, of course, and a burbot. No. A cod, which is always a nice surprise. It used to be so many cods in the water, but now you're just happy to see a few of them. Hopefully they will do a comeback. Been fishing with the Aava Tiraphene 9.1, and it's 8 to 32 grams. It's what I like to fish with the downsize fishing. I think that works really well also for heavier baits as well. But then I prefer to fish the 10.1. Makes those maybe 20-30 meters extra, and it can be really useful when you fish in waders. Those are really my two to-go roads that I don't leave home without. Tomorrow we have different conditions, and hopefully the sea trout will be more active. So let's see how it goes. New day, new start.
I will choose a rhythm you can dance to, and write a song that only you can sing. Anything to make you happy, silly sentences to hear you laughing.
I'm gonna spend more time searching than actually fishing today. We want that perfect area and not waste too much energy. Every day is a new challenge, new conditions. Something is slightly off than it used to be, so you have to adapt and just go with it and do your best to find those areas that are fishable. Because right now with 40 meters per second, straight north wind, like straight south wind and straight north wind on Gotland. Like the current really gather up everything on the coastline and it gets so murky, especially when it's a lot of algae on the coast, like the green stuff. And that makes it a lot of the areas impossible to fish. Like here, for example, this brownish, we don't want that. That tells me like we're gonna get stuck on every cast and the line will just completely fill up. Game time. Conditions that looks quite okay. Not so much, like a nice current coming in. It's kind of brownish early at the beach, but then it clears up a lot more further out. Baits that I usually like to fish in quite rough conditions, that cast really well in strong gusts. So we're gonna have like needlepin, snurrebass and then Bornholmspilen. That's my to-go in the beginning of the day, and then we will see how they react and what we have to change during the day. But that's my start at least. So I'm gonna start with the Aava 10.1. I wanna be able to cover a lot of water, cast as far as I can, and just go through this area quite quick, because we still don't know if it's too murky or if it's just perfect. But we'll see that when we get out. So we're starting today with retying everything, because garfish can be really mean to the fluorocarbon. Like you get these small they cut the line just a little bit, so it's easy to snap the line when you go for long casts and really pressure the rod. That happened to me yesterday, but hopefully not today. This is not what we want, hanging out way too much. Let's head on. Too crazy. Too much stuff in the water. We just keep on looking. Everything is unfishable. It's just stuff in the water everywhere. And it's getting super frustrating. Yeah, some people say it's bad luck to have bananas, so maybe that's the case today. We're eating them all. Who knows? Maybe now it's time. If you have the sensitive rod and you have like a few favorite baits that you know inside and out, then you can absolutely feel when fish is behind the lure, making it move in a different way that it's not supposed to. it's a big tail, and that have helped me a lot. Because we fish the open coast, there's not a lot to go on. There can be fish everywhere and nowhere. So when you really know your stuff, it makes everything easier. I don't know the size, but it's a sea trout again. We definitely found them now. Yeah, big one. Big one. Shallow. They are shallow. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's always exciting. Maybe it's not. Yes! Wow! The hours you put in to get a fish like that. So amazing. Like this, 69 centimeter silver, it's just amazing. And it's a wild one as well. Just boom. Yes!